I guess a part of me gets, attacking people that are attacking you on social media. Mm-hmm. But to say your team's a joke, that the Canucks are a joke, I can't take
bunch of losers.
I can't take him seriously when he talks about the Canucks or when he talks about the Oilers at this point. And I wonder what this is going to mean for his future on Hockey Night in Canada. I can't remember. I guess I shouldn't say that, because Don Cherry made it very clear at times he liked his Boston Bruins.
Yes. And
he liked the Toronto Maple Leafs as well. I think he grew up in Kingston as a fan of the Leafs. But this had a lot of venom to it. It was vicious, and I just don't know if I can take him seriously anymore on a national level, knowing the way he feels, and there's a bias there towards the Edmonton Oilers and the Vancouver Canucks. The other thing, Rick, we're in this business. We get ripped all. You see some of the texts and emails we get.
Ripped all the time.
And I get it. In our Delaney's OK Taryn Langley inbox and in emails, it's kind of fun. Yeah. I guess when it gets, and sometimes it gets personal and it crosses a line. But I can't believe that, and he seems like a smart guy. He's been on our show. I can't believe he's been in this business, and he hasn't been in it all that long. But have you not learned that this comes with the business? You can't be that thin-skinned.
That's it.
You can't. You
nailed it.
Don't get into broadcasting. Don't get into the public eye. Yep. If you think everybody's going to love you, you are dreaming. And another thing I will say, and this is not necessarily in defense of Luke Gazdic, he should know better, but you think in this business that you're going to get a lot of support, maybe from the higher-ups, your bosses, especially at the national level.
Yep.
You really don't. I think somebody at Sportsnet or any national broadcaster, they should take some time to speak with the people that they employ, about how to deal with this situation. Yeah. You're going to get attacked. You can't get emotional like that. Yeah. I think he's in danger of losing his job.
Anger, but you nailed it. Look, everybody in the media, you got to have thick skin. You and I, we got to have thick skin or you're in trouble, because we get ripped all the time. We get ripped on the Delaney's OK Taryn Langley inbox, got emails coming in. We block people on Twitter because they go over the line. Today, more than ever, haters have many platforms. Don, 30 years ago on Sports Talk, you and I, Dan Russell, the only way to get to Dan Russell was a telephone call. That's it. Mm-hmm. That's it. But now these haters, even though they follow you, they hate you, and they let you know.
I don't know if they do.
A lot of Donnie, go back and check who you've blocked. Most likely you've blocked somebody.
Well, you block everybody.
First 5 years on Twitter, this is a true story. I never blocked anyone. But I'm not going to lie to you. The last 2 or 3 years, it gets to you. It drains you. It drains us. Twitter is a toxic place, Don. It is a lot of haters, guys hiding behind fake names.
So you're defending Luke Gazdic?
I'm not defending him. I'm trying to tell him what you did. You got the best advice for Luke. Get thin skin, or get thicker skin, or get out of the biz. Because how about if the Canucks and the Oilers are in the playoffs again next year, Don? So what's Luke going to do again? And for him to say, the other one that was interesting out of all his comments, the Oilers dusted the Canucks. Last time I checked, it was a 7-game series in which 6 of the 7 games were decided by 1 goal. That, to me, is not dusted. Dusted is a 4-game sweep. Don, he sounded like a bitter man. He sounded like the Canucks Twitters. Look,
he doesn't get it. I don't know. Like I say, I thought he was a smart. It sounds like he just doesn't get, the business. You mentioned, and I think a lot of people are upset by the arrogance. Yeah, like there's have fun watching me on the panel. There was a whole lot there from a negative point of view for Luke Gazdic. The other thing is he came I think he did basically say, he said we.
He did say
when it comes to the Oilers. He referred to the Oilers as we. This is, again, a national broadcaster.